everyone. Welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Today, I would like to share some notes on bakery training and certification. Recently, as you know, we partnered with the American Society of Baking, and we provided a lot of the information that's in their education hub right now, ready for you to consume. So please log on, be a member. The digital memberships are really affordable because we have worked so hard to make it as easily accessible for everyone as much as we can. With this, we look forward to more people in more places being trained at their own time. In addition, don't forget to check out their Baker certified courses where you can actually attend these courses online, all 10 modules, and learn at your own pace. Basically, the fundamentals of bread production. Okay, so go check out those things for now. And I also want to share my thoughts on associations today. There are plenty of associations for you to join, and enough to spend your money and your, most importantly, your attention. Okay, and I've been asked many times to speak at associations, and this is how I assess them in terms of their benefits to their community and the members that support them. Okay, so I've been in the nonprofit world for over 13 years at different functions, board members, philanthropists, all that, right? I've even done financial reviews of particular associations to approve them for grants. So to me, here are a few tips for you that you could use to understand if an association is relevant to you or not, or even if you want to support it, okay? Number one, accessibility. Are they accessible to you? Is their membership too expensive? Do they only meet at inconvenient times of the year and you can't access their information at all? Is it really expensive to be a member? These are the things to really understand. Is this nonprofit relevant, and are they accessible? Okay, that's really important. If they are not accessible, forget about it, right? Another thing you can look at is their finances. They're nonprofits, so they do report this publicly, and you can go look them up, right? Do they run audits? Do they have a financial review team? And this is one of the reasons why I really like the American Society of Baking, is because they have a finance review audit system, and they have a financial review committee, which pretty much puts everything in their place, right? So no one is, having direct access to the finances without really moving around some numbers, or they can move some numbers around, or, that kind of stuff. So finances are important, and whenever I'm on a review board, we fine comb the finances, and we can immediately see how relevant and how efficient any organization is at dispersing their funds. Okay. Number three, take a look at the association's board really closely. Who runs the board? How diverse is the board? How relevant are those members to you? Do you recognize them? Do you see yourself in that place? Right? So those are the things that you need to ask, like, who's on the board? How often and how frequent do they change the board members, right? I've seen boards that have the same president for many years, right? So you got to ask yourself that. Why is that so? And if that is so, where's the fresh blood coming in from? And how is that relevant, to providing the proper content, the proper networking at the membership level, right? So seeing new blood cycling through the association is really important, and you can only see it at the board level. So that's one place to look at. The other place to look at is the bylaws. How frequent do they change the bylaws? If the last time they took a look at it, that was 10 years ago, I say step away from the association, walk away, because they're not open to change, and they don't want to change their bylaws, and they don't want to, get new blood onto the board. Okay. Number 4, look at the leadership team. Who runs the association? Have they been listening to membership? Have they updated their content, their web page? These are the things to look for. So last but not least, look at the purpose of this association. Is this association fulfilling its needs, right? Is it living up to its promise? So these are very simple things, to be able to live up to the mission, to be able to fulfill the mission by creating activities and events that meet current needs, right? So these are the 5 things that you really need to use to understand whether a society is relevant to you. Again, it's not a paid advertisement by the American Society of Baking, but this is what I've observed with them. And if you have limited amount of budget to spare in your bakery training program in your bakery, join the American Society of Baking. Not because I say so, because you could use these 5 things to analyze and understand for yourself whether this particular nonprofit and trade association will be relevant to your baking company. All right. So that's the Wisdom Wednesday that I like to share today. And remember, it's really important to train your mixer operators and oven operators on everything technical, right? So go to ASBE right now, asbe.org, and sign up. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.